Well, the Scarlets have hit a bit of form at the right time, and they need to this week. They've got European Champions, English Champions Saracens away, 5:30 on Saturday. What a game to have! And obviously it's an ominous game. It's going to be a difficult one for them. Saracens are pretty unbeatable at the moment, particularly at home. But I think they should go there and relish it. They've hit a bit of form. Their backs are playing very, very well. The set piece is good now, and they've got a bit of momentum in their season. So I think they should go with no fear. They've beaten Sale last week comfortably, and who knows in this group? You never know. Toulon, they've only won 4 of 8 in the top 14 so far. The mighty Toulon, and they didn't pick up any points at home against Saracens last week. So if the Scarlets come back with something, who knows what can happen in this group? Well, the Blues got off to the perfect start. A bonus point win at Bristol last week, and now they come home. Danny Wilson's made a lot of changes, rotating his squad, but they face a Poe team that are pretty dangerous, yes, and did well against Bath last week, but they lost at home to Bath. But they scored 3 tries against them, so they're no mugs. But I just think the Blues, they've got the bit between their teeth. They sense they can do something in this competition, and they want to make the Arms Park a difficult place to beat. So, I think Blues to win this one. Well, what a win for the Dragons. Fantastic win at home against a strong Breve team, and a bonus point to boot. So they were very good against the Scarlets the week before, particularly in the first half, and they showed that form. 4 tries in the second half. I spoke to Kingsley Jones in the week. He was absolutely ecstatic, and their reward is to go over to Russia. Now, a hell of a trip to NSISTM, where Kingsley will know a lot about those players because, of course, he was director of rugby for Russian rugby for a couple of years. So, they've got a lot of Russian internationals in their team. It's obviously going to be a bitterly cold place to go even this time of year. And they are off the back of a win against Worcester last week. So that's an incredible feat for the Russian team in this competition. But I think the Dragons can do it. I think Kingsley will do his homework, and the Dragons to win again for me. Well, the Ospreys were emphatic winners last week, 45-0, and it was a slow start, but Newcastle really are focusing on the Aviva Premiership, so they had to put them away, and boy, did they put them away. The moment of the week was Justin Tipperick's fantastic try, chip over the top for a flanker. What a score! If you haven't seen it, check it out on YouTube. And they nilled Newcastle, so a 45-0 win. But we'll see where the Ospreys are this week. They play Lyon Olympique, who had a good win away to Grenoble last week. They haven't been going that well in the top 14, winning only 3 out of 8. But this is a true test. They're a big side, a big French unit, and we'll see if they're going for this European competition. But you have to fancy the Ospreys because the autumn internationals are coming up, and those Welsh players will want to show Rob Howley they're ready for the Australia game. So an Ospreys win, and I have to say, I'll blow my own trumpet. I got 4 wins out of 4 last week. Let's hope we can do it again. Let's have some Welsh wins. Well, there's the previews for round 2 of the European competitions. Check out my blog this Saturday with Mark Bennett, the 3rd instalment with that former Welsh international and head of performance at Bristol Rugby. Also next week, I'll be back with previews of the next Welsh derbies in the Pro 12.